Hello again, everyone. This is Brandon Cruz coming to you live from, well, it's not live, but from my hotel room in Colorado Springs, Colorado, to bring you Game of Thrones Fantasy League Week 7. Count 'em, 7. I have a light here, so if you see lights in my glasses, that's a fault of genetics. Uh, so we had a good week this week. Um, we get one of our few pre-credit scenes welcoming back Sandor Clegane, the Hound, who I just happened to have on my team. I had an inkling, I scouted that he might be back at some point in time this season for Clegane Bowl. Of course, I didn't get many points on that because the way this game works is the points are very, very subjective. John can tell you because he got like so many points for Jamie punching some guy. Which, speaking of, Jamie punched some guy going down, trying to parlay with the Blackfish, Brendan Tully, who subsequently also got a lot of points. Good job, Chris. And Blackfish just told him off, kind of just told him off. Up north, Sansa and John, they are trying to get more people for the fight against Ramsay Bolton. They stop over at Lady Lyanna Mormont to get some men from the Bear Islands. And that little 10-year-old girl, she is way stronger than any other leader currently in Game of Thrones. So I got to give her credit. And then finally, well, not finally, I'll say that Arya, the wonderful Arya, she just, I don't know what's going on with her. There's something weird. There's some theories going on that Arya may or may not have gotten stabbed by the Waif. There's a theory out there that it might be Fight Clubbed, where the Waif is actually Arya stabbing herself. There's another theory that says that it's not actually Arya who got stabbed, but it's Jaqen who owes her one more life. So if you catch the preview for next week, clearly there's something going on because someone is parkouring, hardcore parkouring through Bravos. And that might be Arya. So, and then Marjorie up there, well, down there, technically at King's Landing. Come on, I mean, it was obvious that she wasn't brainwashed and that she was just playing a role. And that is confirmed to us when she hands a rose, a picture of a rose, to the Queen of Thrones. Queen of Thorns. Game of Thrones. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Eventually. I'm at week 7. I've got a couple more weeks to go. And then that wonderful Olenna, she tells Cersei off in the best of ways and basically says, hey, you're an awful, awful person, and I hope you die. So good week. The Hound is back. Ian McShane was on there. He died, but he gave such a weight to his one episode role, and he's putting Sandor Clegane back on the path to give me more than 10 points this week. Speaking of points, let's get into it. John, he's still in the lead. Good old John Jawfelt. He's at 661. Chris, he's at 425. Travis, he is a third place, distant third place at 198. Oh, I'm trailing right behind him at 185. I want to catch up to him. And then Lauren, she's in fifth. She's at 131. And then finally, Robert, oh Robert, the shame is your name, is last place, 70 points. I think. I don't know, that might be an 8. I don't know, my 0s and 8s are very close. But anyways, that's all I've got for this week. Leave some comments below. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a rating. Do any number of things. But stop by www.apatheticenthusiasm.com. Hit us up on Twitter at Apathusiast. And we hope to see you next week. Until then, I am Brandon Cruz, and this is Game of Thrones Fantasy League.